welcome to the Mad Preservation! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mad Preservation Podcast. This is the first episode. This is the official first episode. There's been a number of unofficial first episodes, but this is the official one. Ignore the rest if you've ever heard them, seen them, whatever. This is the first one. My name is Jack. You can call me Jack, and I am the coolest person on earth. Fact. So for those not in the know, which will be all of you at this moment in time, the Mad Preservation Podcast is going to be a short 10 to 15 minute minisode podcast. A minicast, if you will. The Mad Preservation Minicast. That is the new name for the TMP podcast. The TMP Minicast. And during these short podcasts, we will be talking a bit about myself, and then a big discussion about a chosen topic for that week, or month, or however often I decide to release them. There is no scheduled release date, it's just when I have time to record and edit. Now, hopefully in the future I will be joined by other people. I have possibly 4 people to join me on the show. I'm not going to name them right now, as they might not want to do it. But all of them are very funny, like myself. And speaking of myself, I'm very egotistic like that. Let's move straight on to the first section, which is about me. Yeah, me. Woo! So me. Yes. The one and only Jack. Yes. Yes, yes. 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 I am an over-enthusiastic person who studies media. Now that's the best person to study media, because you're over-enthusiastic about media and everything, hence why I'm doing this podcast. Now, when I'm all grown up, I wish to be an editor for anything. To edit things. Freelance editor. That's the best way to edit. Freelancing. And I also wish to have a sideline in voice acting. Yes, I am an amateur voice actor right now. And if you want a voice actor, please get in contact with me. I will be more than happy to voice anything you want me to voice for the right price, which will be very, very, very low. And I'm pretty sure listening to this podcast you'll get quite a lot of samples of my many voice acting skills, but I don't put them on straight away. When I'm not in the recording studios, I like to just whip them out randomly. Technically, I'm in a recording studio. But not really, because this is recording a podcast. And I'm not deliberately voice acting. That was not an example. Another thing about me you should be warned about is I also like to ramble when I'm recording. I just go on a tangent. It's Tangenting Tuesdays. I will try my best to get these released on Tuesdays now that I've said that. And I might even change the name to Tangent Tuesdays. But probably not, because I like TMP Minisodes. No, that's not even the right name. The TMP Minicast. So yes, I like to ramble, as just proven. Kind of. I can ramble for longer, but I kind of cut that short because I was aware of what I was doing. Now, if you would like to view any of my previous media work, you can find it on my YouTube channel. Just search for Iron Spike 11. Yes, that's probably where this podcast is going to end up, so it's just a matter of checking in the uploaded videos section, and you'll see them. They're all very good. I like them. So you must too. That's the rules of the universe. So, I think we should move into the next section before I start rambling even further. Sorry, that section was rather short, but I promise it will be longer in future. But this is the topic section! In this section, we're going to have things about things. We're going to talk about things. Things that are topics. It could be any topic. Anything. Music, film, games, random things, the internet, TV, Harry Potter, anything you can think of. It could be any of those things. Probably not Harry Potter, because that's just a stupid topic. Because I tell you what, Harry Potter, I mean, it's so old now. I mean, people say it's rubbish, it's bad. I mean, I quite enjoyed it, but I never did actually watch the last 2 films. Nor read the books. You know, let's face it, that's reading a book. I can't read a book. Well, I can read a book. I can read. That's not me insulting my intelligence. I can read. I just don't want to read Harry Potter. Because that's Harry Potter, and it's not very good. I read the first couple of books, but they were terrible. The films were better, because I like films, because I'm a media student, and I like films. Except for David Cameron films, because they're terrible. I mean, James Cameron films. I don't like David Cameron either, but, you know, that's politics. I'm not expected to like it. And neither are you. So, rejoice, happy civilian! You don't have to endure politics on this podcast. Actually, thinking about it, I'm eligible to vote this year because I'm 18. Yes, I'm 18. I might run for office. I could run for office. I could become Prime Minister. Vote the TMP party. This year, next year, whenever I decide to run for office. Oh God, this is politics. No, you don't have to endure it. Relax. It's ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more politics. Actually, getting back to that, I do like Titanic. That was a good film. It's just Avatar I don't like. I like most of James Cameron's stuff. It's just Avatar I don't like. Sorry about the misconfusion there. Anyway, back to Harry Potter, even though I said I would not discuss this topic. So yeah, I never watched the last 2 Harry Potter films, The Deathly Hallows. And actually, I do mean the last one film, because it's part 1 and 2. I mean, that's a stupid idea. Just make a really, really long film. That would be better. The Hobbit's going to be in 2 parts. I don't want to watch 2 parts. I want to watch one really, really, really long part. I don't care. It's Lord of the Rings. It's awesome. Back to Harry Potter. So yeah, I never did watch them because I just can't be bothered going out and buying them. Because they're just expense that I don't have at all, because I'm poor, because I'm a student, so I'm poor. People keep offering to lend me them, and I'm like, yeah, sure, go on, and then they never materialise. But I don't care. So, this thing called Pottermore recently came out. Good one, J.K. Rowling. It's I suppose the best way to describe it would be a very, very, very scripted MMO, because that's how somebody described it to me. But when I logged on, signed in, made an account and everything, called myself Leviosa Cat or something along those lines. I don't remember. I've not signed in for months and months because it's pretty dull. But it's not at all like an MMO. It's just not. Why would someone describe it as a massive multiplayer online thing? It's kind of like, picture the Harry Potter books visually on your screen in front of you, and then you've got what this is. In other words, pretty terrible. It says that the best way to experience Pottermore is to read the books as you play the game, which isn't really a game. You know, that could just be annoying, though. You'd be reading your book and then you think, oh, I'm going to experience Pottermore. You'd fiddle around with your keyboard. You'd put your book at the side. You'd be playing. You'd click in on all these things, which I can't really describe. It's like sort of a 3D thing with thousands and thousands of things to click on. And you'd just lose your place in your book. What's the point in that? You know, you put your book on the side, you've fiddled a bit, and you've lost your place in the book. Because you were stupid enough to put it down to the excitement generated by Pottermore, which is no excitement whatsoever. So I signed up for this thing, rather stupidly. But I signed up for the promise that I could be sorted by the sorting hat. Oh, how exciting. I could have seen what house I was in, whether I was in, you know, Mighty Gryffindor, Dark Evil Slytherin, Clever Clogs Ravenclaw, or Special Hufflepuffs. But little did I realise that I would have to wait until Chapter 6 to do that, which I never actually got to Chapter 6, so citation needed. Might be Chapter 7, might be Chapter 5, might be Chapter 8, I don't know. Might be Chapter 3, I didn't get past 2. Because it was just such a long and tedious process. That's the word I'm searching for. I often get my grammar wrong. That's not grammar, but whatever. Proves that I get it wrong. So yeah, didn't even get past Chapter 2. Come on. Now the reason that is because as a gamer, I have certain inbuilt functions that make me want to find everything. Every little secret, every little collectible, everything, which there is a lot of in Pottermore, I will point out. There's a fair few. There's little coins and little feathers and things to click on, or all sorts, and Dumbledore waving his wand, and that's all I remember, really. And I also remember managing your money, having to buy things, whatever. It's a terrible game. It's not even a game! It's not even a game, lad! Played it for about 40 minutes and didn't even get the, "You're a wizard, Harry" line, you know. That's the best line in the film/book. It's so bad, you know. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop talking now. I think I'm going to end the podcast. I think we did well with that topic, actually, considering we were supposed to talk about Google Chrome in the script that I wrote. But that didn't materialise, did it? Just like to point out, for the record right now, that the script I just referred to is simply an outline of what I'm going to be talking about. Not actual scripted. This entire thing I just said was unscripted completely. I didn't even plan it. And nor will any other podcasts be planned. Well, they will be to an extent, but they won't be planned. We won't have a script. We will simply be talking what comes off the top of our heads. We will probably do some research, but we will not be speaking off a script. That was emphasized heavily. Woo! So yeah, I can hear the music coming in now, and for next week I promise you it will be slightly longer, maybe not longer, maybe 5 minutes longer, and we'll have someone else with us who we can play with a bit more, get some more chemistry going, maybe do some challenges or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for now. Like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, links are in the description because this is going on YouTube. See you next time! And we'll have someone else who will help draw it out. We'll be able to play off each other a bit more than I could play off myself. That sounds so wrong.